Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's that time of year. It's almost Christmas time. If you're a photographer or you are looking to buy a present for your photographer husband, boyfriend, whatever it may be, I'm going to show you what you can buy no matter what stage they're at. If they're a complete beginner or if they're professional, I'm going to give you some ideas and where you can find them at. So let's get started. So first of all, if they're just getting started, brand new, just want to flip it on and make some videos, you can do that with the Canon EOS R50, and it comes with a 18 to 45 lens. So you're good to go, and it sells for $7.99 on Amazon. I'll leave links for all this down at the bottom so you guys can see it. That's an excellent starter camera. It has a flip-out screen, comes with a memory card and a few extras. So if you're a beginner, check that camera out. Now, if you're a professional and you're looking to maybe upgrade your camera, or your camera's getting a little bit old, or maybe you want to move into the mirrorless, I think the best deal on the best camera, best bang for your buck right now, is the Canon R6 Mark II. You can get a refurbished one for $18.77 on Amazon. And I had the R6. It was a great camera. The R6 Mark II is a great camera. And I haven't had my hands on one, but I'm sure the R6 Mark III is a fantastic camera as well. But as far as bang for the buck, the Canon R6 Mark II will get the job done in every category that you need. That is for more advanced users. So make sure if you're buying the R6 Mark II, it's for somebody that knows a good bit about photography already. Now, if you don't like either one of those options, you can jump to my favorite camera. That is the Panasonic S5 Mark II right here. It is on sale on Amazon right now, 25% off for $14.97. It's fairly close to the R6 Mark II as far as equivalent goes. I love this camera. It's been one of my favorite cameras ever. It's beautiful color science. It does video, it does photography, it just does everything perfectly. It's a great camera, and you have a great lens selection, and your lenses are going to be cheaper than your Canon lenses because Canon RF, they don't allow third-party lenses in. So you're stuck either buying older EF lenses with an adapter or paying a fortune for the Canon RF lenses. Lumix, you have tons of third-party lenses to choose from. On my camera right now, I have a Sigma 28-70 that I absolutely love. It's a great lens. I got it for less than $1,000. But that is the Lumix S5 Mark II, also known as the Panasonic S5 Mark II. $14.97 on Amazon. Now, I'm filming right now on a Lumix G9 Mark II, which is a micro four thirds camera. So if you're looking for something maybe a little smaller, or you want much cheaper lenses, but you still want to get good quality, I think the G9 Mark II is probably the best micro four thirds camera on the market. Now, it is brand new and it sells for $13.97. It's 26% off on Amazon. Now, there are options to this. You can go back to 2019, and this is an OMD Lumix EM1X. This was a flagship camera in 2019. It sold for $3,000. You can get them right now for about $600. It won't have, how do I explain this? It's got a lot of technology for the year 2019 in it. It won't quite have everything that the G9 Mark II will do, but it is a much bigger, this thing is weatherproof. You can carry it through a hurricane. This thing is going to last and last and last. Nothing wrong with this camera at all. It is used. So if you're looking into going into the used market, micro four thirds, this would be a good camera to check out. Now, another good camera to check out used is the Canon 6D. It's an older camera. It's a DSLR, but it's a great camera. I shot years and years and years using the Canon 6D. You can get those for around $400 at KEH, and I'll have a link for all this at the bottom. So there's so much you can go through for, for the photographer in your life, or maybe you're buying this for yourself. But other than camera, there are things you can consider too to really up your photography game. You can look at a Godox V1. You can get these for about $199 on Amazon, or you can go with the newer version, the Godox V100, which has a little newer menu on it. That's the menu on it, and it's a very cool menu. It matches all the new triggers, the X3 and the X5, so on and so forth. This camera, this lens is going to set you back a little over $300, but it does have a sub flash in the middle. So there are so many things you can get for the photographer in your life. If you just need maybe a small flash, if you like to travel and you don't want to carry a big bulky flash around, this is the Godox IT30 right here. This also has the new menu on the back. And this not only is a flash, it's a small flash. You wouldn't want to go to a wedding with it, but it'll get the job done for small things, travel, friends, and that sort of thing. But it also is a transmitter, just like the X3 and the X5. So it'll work as a transmitter, a receiver, and a flash. So it's a very cool product, and it sells for only about $79. Good little flash. This is very popular, very good flash. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions about any cameras that you're looking at, I'm going to throw one more camera at you. If you want to just go top of the line camera that I can see right now for the money, most bang for the buck, grab the Canon R6 Mark III. Brand new camera, sells for $2,800. Downsides, you will be stuck paying Canon RF lens prices, which are expensive, but you will have a beast of a camera. And that camera, I haven't used one yet, but I'm looking forward to getting my hands on one. That is the Canon R6 Mark III. It just came out and it's $2,800. I'm not sure how hard it is to actually get one at the moment, but I know it was just released. It is a 32.5 megapixel camera, and it just does everything that you possibly would need. So anyway, guys, that is my Christmas list for photographers. If you have any questions about any of the cameras that I mentioned, or maybe you're looking at another camera that I didn't mention, feel free to drop me a note down at the bottom. I'll be glad to answer it for you and help you any way that I can, because things are expensive nowadays, and we don't want you to spend your money wrongly and be dissatisfied with something that you're getting. So please feel free to just drop me that line. I'll be glad to help you out, no problem. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot.
Hey guys, I just want to take this second of your time. If you guys would please hit like and subscribe, it would go a long ways toward helping our channel and help us keep making these videos. Thank you.
We are at KEH today. I brought my wife with me. We're going to take you on a tour through the showroom. It's pretty crowded, but that's cool because they have a lot of cool stuff. So if you're ever in Atlanta, and Smyrna technically, you want to stop by and check out KEH. So let's go in the store and see what they got. All right, the first thing I want to show you guys wondering this amazingly beautiful showroom is they have a lot of film. This brings back a lot of memories because we had a 1-hour lab from 1987 to 1990. We did film processing. We even did E6 live film processing. We were one of only 2 labs in Atlanta that did E6. But I'm looking, there's a lot of new stuff like cat labs. I haven't never heard of that. Cinefilm I've heard of. Now over here, like the Ilford. See the Ilford Delta? That's been around a long time. We used to use that a lot. Ilford also made a C41 process, which was a black and white film, but you process it just like you would color. So that was very cool at the time. That was like 1985. I think that came out somewhere in there. And they have a lot of accessories down here, memory cards, hard drives. They even do have some slide film, some extra chrome. So let's leave here and let's walk over and check out the showcase. All right, so as you can see, this is the showcase of cameras that they have. Now, this is not everything they have. They have a whole warehouse that's full of stuff. This is just in the showroom, just to give you a little bit of a taste of what they've got. So, like, for example, this is the Canon EOS R. It was out, I think, right before the Canon R6. It has the 15 to 35 RF lens on it. It's a really cool body. I've always liked it. One memory card is, I think, the reason that I bought my R6 over this one is it only has the one memory card, but it is a great camera. Now, one thing I love about KEH is I hardly ever, and you guys know, I've said it over and over, I've been doing this for more than 40 years. They always have something cool here that you may have never seen or seen very rarely. So let's see what I can find out there if there's anything kind of cool rare. We got our Canon section here, Nikon. Looks like Canon, Nikon lenses, and then Sony. I'm gonna look. This is the Fuji. I'm not sure which one this is. XH2, the Fuji XH2. I'm not real familiar with the Fuji because I've been a Canon and Lumix guy for 40 years, but I'm wanting to try some of the Fuji stuff. I want to try the film sims they have. Like they have like where you can get the Kodak sims, the Fuji, the film sims is what I'm talking about. So you can go back and find like Kodak Gold 100, Fuji 400, all those are put in here so that when you're shooting, it's going to try its best to give you that simulation as if you're shooting that type of film. Here is a Sony a7 III. This is a really popular camera. It's a really good camera. I have only used it once or twice just as somebody else's and I borrowed it. Because like I said, I've been tied into Canon for 40 years and been into Lumix for a couple of years. But Sony does make some really good stuff. They're probably the best at focusing. Them and Canon are the two best at focusing. So again, KEH has everything you need. Okay guys, what I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a roll down through the showcase that they've got. So let's take a look. You can see most of this is the Canon section. We'll move into Nikon. Then we have a lot of like long zooms for Nikon and Canon. And they have a good bit of Fuji. And then down here is Sony. They have a lot of Sony gear too. So you can see. And again, they have a whole warehouse full of stuff. That's just what they have in the showroom. And here, I'll show you the rest of the showroom that's out front. There's a lot of people in here today. I was hoping to get to talk to a few people, but I think everybody's busy. I may have a couple of people waiting on each person, so I may have to come back another day for that. But this is the showroom, and they have a little bit more over here. A little bit more over here. Oh yeah, here we got some medium format. Haven't seen some of these. That Mamiya RB67. There you go, right there. Shot many weddings for that sucker. Let's see if there's a. Now this is a Mamiya C330. This camera, you focus from the waist. You open this top up. I can't do it with both hands, but you open up the top. You hold it down at your waist. You look through it, and everything is in reverse. It'll drive you mad. But back in the 70s, that was the way you shot. I'm trying to remember if it was 645. It might have been square. It might have been the square. So we see what we got out here. We got a Hasselblad. I'm not familiar with that exact one. And I believe those are some of the full frame Fuji cameras that KEH has. Some old Minoltas, Nikons, some Leicas. Yeah. Some of the bellows down at the bottom. So they have a little bit of everything here at KEH. Everything that you're looking for, they've got it. Probably got 4 of them. And if you get thirsty, they got some Coke, so you're good to go. That's what we have over here. So kind of got like an Apple look to it with the layout over here. You got 3 Nikons laying out with the screens and some photos on the wall. So and they got camera bags. Just trying to give you a little bit of an overview. It's just really crowded in here today. So I was hoping to get an appointment made, but we've been so busy, we haven't been able to get an appointment actually made. So we had to come at the last second when we had a chance. I'm going to come in a little bit closer on some of this film that we've got. Some of this film, some of this, like Cat Labs. I'm not real familiar with Cat Labs. I don't know who makes them. It's medium format. There's your Kodak Porta 400, Ektachrome, that slide film. More Cat Labs. I'll have to check out this Cat Labs. Fujifilm, that's all we used to sell. We used to use Fuji paper and Fujifilm in our lab. That's what we sold. We didn't sell any Kodak. I never was a big fan of Kodak. I did like their 400 occasionally. Now here's some of the Ilford I showed you, I think in an earlier video. Ilford used to make a black and white film that was C41 process. Let me see what it is now. Here's the back. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I can't tell if that's a C41 process, but they used to make it so that you could process it just like you're shooting a roll of color. You could process it in the same machine that you processed your color, which was called C41 at the time. And the only thing was when it came to printed in black and white, it was a little bit harder because you had to get the color out of it because it would throw in a little magenta, a little green, so it took some time. Here they have some like Delkin memory cards, some camera straps, some that go around your neck. And there's more cards over to that side. Now I saw, this is a photographer in Atlanta. I saw a video he made the other day. Cam Kirk, I watched a video he made on KEH the other day. Apparently he's made camera care kit, lens cleaning kit. He was here maybe 6 months or a year ago. He's got a studio in Atlanta. I've never met him because I'm not in Atlanta. I think he's like downtown Atlanta. I'm on the Metro Atlanta. But I saw this the other day and I thought that looked pretty cool. So I have never met you, Cam, but if you happen to see this video, wish you the best of luck. Maybe we can meet one day. You're a lot younger than I am, so And then they've got the tripods just in the window, and then there's my wife over at the end, smiling, waiting on me, holding the camera. So, but that's about it, guys. I just want to give you a rundown of KEH, what it looked like. That is their showroom. There's a whole warehouse in the back where they have more stuff, but this is just the stuff they have on display. They have so much stuff. I think they're the biggest used camera store in the country, possibly the world, I'm not sure, but I know they are in the USA. So anyway, if you're ever in Smyrna, it's right near Atlanta, check out KEH. The website is keh.com. And if we're helping you guys out or have any questions, give us a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thanks.
Hey guys, I just want to take this second of your time. If you guys would please hit like and subscribe, it would go a long ways toward helping our channel and help us keep making these videos. Thank you.